mess it up. Kind of got something on there. More Scott towels. Be a good commercial for Scott towels. I'm going to wipe all that off. Make sure there's nothing on there. Alright, that looks good to me. So, all protective gear is on. Resin is sitting over there. So let's get to pouring. I'm going to do the dark one first. Well, what I call the dark one anyways. And then we have to make sure we watch for bubbles. Alright, let's see if I can do this. So, this is going to be on the outside. Hope y'all can see this. I'm just going to do whatever I can make for now with this resin. Oops, I just blobbed it. With this resin, because I don't know how much I'm supposed to make. I have to figure that all out. And it's self-leveling, so it will level itself. I'm just curious to see what my first pour is going to be like. Do I have enough for another one? I think you gotta pour a little bit away from the side, CB. Alright, how much do I have left? Oh, I don't have enough for another one. Alright, well, I gotta push it all into the sides now to make sure all my sides are covered. I didn't make too much of a big mess, which is a good thing. Just a few little ones. And I see a hair there, so let's get rid of that hair. Make sure it didn't go too deeply in there. Can't let, ooh, yeah, I guess it did. I just drug it through there. Well, that wasn't good. Where's my baby wipes? I don't have a baby, but I got baby wipes. They're over here. Get one out. Clean that mess up. I forgot to get one out before I started filming. Alright, let's clean this mess all up here with this baby wipe. Because I don't want it messy. I want to try to be as neat as I possibly can. Okay, so I blobbed some across here with that hair. Hey, it's been a long time since I've had to use a baby wipe, let me tell you. 32 years to be exact. Well, I didn't need baby wipes when she was when she was older. Alright, so let's see what we can do with the next color, now that I kind of know what this one's going to do. So the next one is going to be the lighter pink. Let's see where we get here. Yes, it does get warm in these little cups. So this is my new hobby. Yeah, this is my brand new hobby. Alright, let's see what this will do. Okay. Well, I figure if I can cut hair and I can make chocolates and I can crochet, take that drip off of there, and I can scratch tickets and I can decorate cakes, because I'm a certified Wilton cake decorator, then maybe I can resin. Alright, now this is the white with a little bit of pearly pink to it. I'm going to put that in the middle and see where we get with that one. Okay, now it's not easy to hold on to. I'm just going to pour this in the middle. And that should push everything out. And yes, you can hear a fan on behind me because you're supposed to have a exhaust fan on. It's funny how you go, because I live in Canada, it's funny how you go to the store, you're going to buy an exhaust fan, and they're kind of looking at you like, don't you want a heater? No, I want an exhaust fan. Okay, so now what color do I have a little bit left of? Because that's not pushing out to the... Oh, it cures fast. Wow. Get in there. Thank you. Alright, that one looks good. We got a hole over here. Get in there. Hey, that looks pretty cool, if you ask me. And then I think what we're going to do, if I have any... Oh, I do. I might have enough. Let me see if I can pour that in there. You don't need much for the center. Now we're going to put some clear in the middle to push that all out. Oh, look at that pink come out of that white. Isn't that cool? Wow. Okay. We gotta fill these up, excuse me, a little bit more. Because they gotta go at least most of the way to the top. Not all of the way to the top, but they gotta go most of the way to the top. But it's a learning experience for me, so patience is a virtue, as I tell everyone. Just be patient, you'll learn. You will learn. It's just like cake decorating, you will learn. Just go slow, take your time. Where'd my baby wipe go? Oh no, I lost my baby wipe, where did it go? There it is. Okay, I found it. I dribbled a little bit over here. Okay, well, we're like not quite full yet, so we do need some more. So I wonder, what have I got left here? I got some of the lighter pink. I could do another ring of the lighter pink in the middle. Push it out a little bit. You gotta get rid of all them bubbles, that's for sure. No bubbles. No bubbles. I'm shaking. Why am I shaking? I do not know. And a lot of you know that I do have MS, and shaking is one of the problems. But I'm hoping to overcome, and I will be tenacious and very, very, very much doing this, because I already love it. Already love it. Yes, I do's. There's a little bit of this left. I could put just a little bit of that hot pink in there. Spread that out a little bit more. But I also want to leave a little bit more room in the mold so that I can actually put a top coat on so that it's nice and smooth. Oops, I dripped again. Oh no. I'm fired, I got dripped. Just a little bit in there. And then I'll mix up the stone for the center. I'm probably going to have to come back tomorrow after this is dry. So apparently you can wipe off your sticks and save them. Let's not waste money. And save them for another day. So let's do that. And here I was so worried. I had another mold sitting here ready in case I made up too much. Live and learn. Did we learn? Yes, we did, Zippy. Alright, now I'm going to need another popsicle stick for the rocks. And what we're going to do is slowly just turn these. See, it's just rocks. And you just want to get them wet. And that's going to go as the center of the geode. I think I got too much. Hey, it's a learning thing. But boy, is it cure fast. I just want to put them in the middle so they look like rocks. Then when I come back in a few hours, clean that up. When I come back in a few hours, once this is hardened up a little bit, and we can see what's going to happen, because you never know what's going to happen. Trust me. I have seen so many people do these that I have no clue, but it's setting up already. This is a quick set. Resonate sets up very quickly. Very, very, very quickly. So, we will come back after I get this. I want rocks. I love rocks. Rocks of all kinds. I like geodes. I like crystals. I like everything rocks. And I have since I was a little girl, and I just found out just the other day, after 30 years, my daughter has a hankering for rocks. So, now, if you're asking me any questions, what are these, CP? Because you don't know. These are geode coasters. So, when someone comes over to your house after all of this mess is over, said and done with, you can put your coffee on these, and it won't leave a ring. It won't leave a ring on your table. So, now, thank goodness I took out another mold, because I made too many rocks. So, I can't move this mold. Let's clean that up. I can't move that mold. So I have a cute little mold here that has paws. So I think we'll put some rocks in the paws, if I can. And then when I come back to do the top coat, I will add the resin to these rocks on the paws and hope it turns out. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to put the rocks in. That's all I'm going to do. We will have rock paws. Rock on, puppy. Rock on. Well, everything is, you know, artistic. It's what you want to do with it. It's all in how you interpret it. It's all in how other people interpret your artwork. And it is what it is. Like, don't condemn me for trying new things, whatever you do. Because you know what? I probably won't be listening anyway. Because this is fun. I am so curious to see the finished product. I want to do a blue one. I want to do a black and white one. There are so many I want to do that I just might sit up here and just get lost. You know? And then you're going to wonder, where's CP? Oh, she's upstairs making that stuff. What stuff? That stuff she makes, you know. What, the resin? Hasn't she stopped making that yet? No, not yet. I'm just trying to get these little rocks to the paws. Okay, so I think I did it. Now I have to get my flamethrower out to get rid of the bubbles. Because you have to get rid of the bubbles on the... Let's get rid of all these cups. I don't think I have... Well, I got a drop of resin in here. I should put a little bit more on top of there. If it'll go. Just to spread that out a little bit. And let's see if we got anything for these little guys. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. But let's see. You never know until you try. Oh, that one did. Oops. Don't blob it. Just make it pretty. There we go. I might be able to do them. Well, how about that, huh? How about that? I'll show you them in a second. If I can get this last one poured. Isn't this like the coolest? Oh, I love it. Now I'm making a mess. Trying to scrape out the last little bit to fill one more. It's always one more. One more ticket. One more try. One more 20. Yes, I used to scratch tickets. But I wanted to try something brand spanking new. And I think I have found it. I did it! Well, now, isn't that just the coolest? Now, wipe everything off so that you save it. And I have to wipe out my container. And then we gotta get rid of the bubbles. No bubbles allowed. No bubbles. Well, you could have a Michael Bublé if you wanted. Ugh, everything gets wiped. Everything has to get wiped. So that everything's clean for me to do it again. Do it again. Again and again and again. Okay, now I need another one of those baby wipes, wherever I put, there it is. The container. And you have like, all you have is 40 minutes to do this. So now I have to get rid of the bubbles. So let's clean this mold up here, because I don't want anything to harden on my mold. Let's clean this one up. And I'll show you what I just did. Now we gotta get rid of the bubbles. I hope you can see that. I don't know if you can. I'm trying to get in here and I don't want to do too much sanding. There's another hair. If there's anything about CP, she sure is losing all her hair. And she's getting old. So all you men out there, don't worry about your hair, because women lose it too. As you get older, everything kind of goes kaputskis. But only in your mind. Stay young at heart. Okay, let me see if I can get rid of some of these bubbles now. This is what you use to get rid of the bubbles. Now if I remember how to use it. So RJ says turn that way. Click that button. Nope. Oh, that's the flame. There we go. Okay. I think I got... Oh. Now you're supposed to go over it really fast. And that's way too high. You don't want it on that high. But you want a flame. Not burn the house down now, CP. What the heck? Just gotta get rid of the bubbles. Why isn't this working? Come on now. Oh, maybe I don't have to keep my... Or maybe I do. Just gotta do it real fast. So nothing catches on fire and you don't burn the house down. And you don't want to melt your mold. Alright, let's see how that does. Okay, you can turn off now. Now, do we see any boobles? Oh, you can see where the white's coming through already over here. And there is bubbles in that, but hopefully they will dissipate. Where's my pokey little thing? Up here. Alright, do we see any bubbles? Yep, right here. We need to get rid of these bubbles. You gotta break your bubbles or you're gonna be able to see. Is that a bubble or is that just the way the resin's going? Oh, look at that. And it's cool. It takes a life of its own. It literally takes a life of its own in what it does. Just popping some of the air bubbles that I can see that I don't want. Isn't that? Ooh, that's gonna be cool. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, little bubbles, you break. Get out of there. Isn't this cool? And then after this process, you have to cover it all up. You have to cover it all up so no dust or no dirt gets into the molds. And then I will come back upstairs and check it. I wonder if I should move that around or just let it go naturally. I don't know. What should I do? This is so cool. We've got some more air bubbles. Let's hope I don't burn the house down. Just gotta go over it real quick. Get the air bubbles out. No bubbles. We don't want no bubbles. Okay. Now, did we get them all? Well, I'm going to do another top coat because it's not quite full. And if you don't fill it up, these ones are pretty good. These ones are full. I say they're full. Got something in there. Or is that a bubble? Is that a bubble? No bubbles. I don't know. There's a bubble. Cool. Get. There's a bubble. Alright, so they say you're supposed to go around and get rid of the bubbles on the edges. So we'll do that. And I really don't want to do any sanding. If I have to, then I have to. There's a bubble in there. Come out. Come out. Come out, little bubble. Boop. Boop. You must boop your bubbles. Alright, let me see if I can get rid of that. I don't want no bubbles. I don't want no bubbles. Ooh, look what I just did. That was a big no-no. Now that is something you do not want to do. Oh, that was bad. Oh no, what did I do? I hope I hope and pray that I just didn't do something real wrong. And I don't have my mask on, and that stinks. And that's a mistake. So, be more careful. Alright, I'm going to leave it at this. I'm going to bring you down and show you what I just done did. Make sure these are out of the way. Over there drying. And then bring you down and show you what I just did. I hope I don't screw this up. And here's what I just did. I don't think we need that light on. And I can show you. So see? So far, it's looking pretty good. When I come back up in a few minutes, well, maybe half hour, 40 minutes, when I come back up, these will look a whole lot different. Wow. I think that's amazing. It takes on its own life. Isn't that amazing? They look different. They're just taking on a whole... Wow. It's like magic. Look at that one. It's like magic. And then this is what I poured the other resin in. And those are little animal paws. So, I'm going to leave it at that and see where it goes in about a half an hour. I see a bubble. I've got to pop that bubble. Anyways, guys, I will be back in a little bit and I'll show you some more. Alright, guys, so this is the completed project. I am excited. I can't wait to see what I created. Alright, so these are the pink ones that I had the rocks in the center. But as I can see, the rocks sunk. So, that's a lesson well learned. Now, I did come up last night and I did put a finishing coat on the top. So, let's see when we unmold them. Hopefully, I can do this without wrecking my molds. Oh, they got stuck. Oh no. Too much heat. Too much heat. Poop. I'll get it. Shit. That's how you wreck your molds. Or I just left them in too long. I'll get it out. You just wait a second. Without ripping my mold. I don't think I ripped my mold. Nope. Good. Now if I can just get this side out. Well, I don't know. Let's try this one. It's not the easiest thing to do. It's coming. It's a-coming. It's coming. Just gotta give it some time to come out. There we go. Beauteous. Now we gotta get this side out without ripping the mold. There. Look at that. Is that cool? I like it. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot. There's a couple of little edges. But the only thing that I really have to do now is I'm going to paint all the nice edges. Huh. There's a couple spots. I'm going to paint all the edges with either a silver or a gold around that. But isn't that cool how that turned out? Let's see what the other side looks like. Oh, I don't like that side. So that's obviously the bottom. That's obviously the top. So let's see if I can unmold another one. I gotta learn how much resin I have to make up and pour so I don't over pour, because this one I may have over poured it a little bit. That one's pretty too. That came out nice, but I'm definitely going to put the rocks on the top the next pour that I do. This has to be cleaned up a little bit, but they're rock solid. Put a nice drink on there, a cup of coffee. You feel like you're luxurious. Yeah, the back's no good. But I do like how it came through on the front. Kind of gives a little bit of a 3D effect. Let's check out this one. I'm excited. My first pour. Wow. But yeah, I gotta watch how much resin gets poured. Yeah, this one's gonna be stuck too. Come on, fingers, work. And you gotta watch how much resin gets poured and how you gotta be really careful that you don't heat it. There we go. Just had to let it get loose. That one's cool. All the edges are really good though, so that's perfect. Edges are nice and smooth, so I did a good job on pouring. No bubbles. I don't see no bubbles. I just wish there were more rocks in the middle that you could see. I mean, I guess if you like that side, you could use that side. I don't like it that much, but that side's really nice. Now let me try to get this last one out. I think I just over poured it a little bit. I think that's all I did was over pour it. And that's what happens. It'll get stuck in your mold. There we go. And no damage to the mold. Perfect. How perfect is that? There's just a little piece on there that I have to get off. But look at that. Yep, the sides are good. Yep. Just a little piece there that comes right off with your finger. And I'll sand that down so that's nice and smooth. And same with this piece. See, I just over poured it a little bit. So I still have to learn about my pouring, but that one's pretty. I like that one. That one's really cool. But these are for your coffee cups or your glasses. Then I came up and I cheated. Oh no, I'll show you the paws first. These are those little, the extras that I had left over. So see, they're like little paws. So I'm making keychains out of these. And these just pop out. I don't know if you can see the paw. Let me move this out of the way. That's what that looks like, a paw. I'm going to make little keychains. So I'm going to drill a little hole in the top and put a keychain in there. You can have them on your keys. Something kind of cute. If you got kids, they might steal them on you though. Let's unmold this one, see how it turned out. Cool. And one more, just to see how that worked. Well, I think that's pretty darn cool. Little paws. But yeah, I'm going to turn those into keychains. Then I cheated. Last night I came up. I didn't think I was going to do this, but I just decided, you know what, I'm going to do it anyways. So, is my camera falling? Oh no, you can see it. I cheated last night and I came up. Let me put these over here. And I was checking on them. And I thought, yeah, I want to see how they're doing. And I decided to do another pour. So I did 2 blue ones last night. Let me see if I can get these out. Yep, they just pop right out. Look at that. I love this one. The edges are really nice on it. Yeah. I love it, love it. I don't know what... Oh, the other side is kind of crap and crapoly. I mean, somebody might like that look. I don't know. I don't. I like that look. That is pretty. And again, I'm going to go around the edges. And I'm going to put either silver or gold on the edges. Just finishes it off on those. And I did one more. This one is my absolute favorite. Wait till you see this one. Absolute favorite. I was shocked when I came up later on last night after I poured it, just to check for bubbles and all that kind of stuff. I was absolutely shocked how gorgeous this turned out. Look at that. It has like a 3D effect in the center. Isn't that cool? Now the other side is, like I say, crap and crapola. But hey, somebody might like that. Who knows? But that, I think, is gorgeous. I love this one's my favorite. And it's nice and smooth. Put your glass on that. Nice. I like that little 3D effect. So that's what I've been doing since I've been missed online, and I do apologize, but I wanted to surprise you. CP can have some surprises. So this is my brand new adventure. I'm going to be doing resin art. These are my very first pours. I'm going to make these into keychains, and I'm going to... The back of these look kind of cool because you can see the paws through it. But I'm going to make them into keychains because I think they're just kind of something cool. Little puppy paws. My little puppy paws. And I have lots of other stuff to try out and see where I go with it. So don't worry about CP. She's just in La La Land somewhere. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much for understanding. I hope you like it. My God, do I ever love that one. That is precious. I love it. Now to remember how I did it. But I will. That's my favorite. Anyways, have yourself a great day. Thank you so much for coming and watching with interest on what CP is doing. There'll be lots more stuff up and coming, and I hope you'll join me. Leave a comment below. And this is a very expensive, very, very expensive to do. The resin does cost an awful lot of money. So the links are down below. If you want to get in touch with me, if there's anything that you might see that you might like, just send me an email. I might have it. You never know. Send me some color ideas. I have all kinds of colors. I have all kinds of molds. I have all kinds of things I can do with this. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Have yourself a great day. And bye for now.